As hunters, we move through seasons like a cycle, a rhythm written into who we are. For me, it begins the moment my rifle is slid back into its case. The end of November marks a shift, when the wild goes quiet and life returns to what most would call normal. This is the beginning of a 10-month stretch filled with work, school, and routine. Yet woven through those days is a steady glow, a quiet admiration for the season that just passed. Every steak, every burger, every strip of breakfast sausage carries the same warm reminder. We earned this. And as a filmmaker, I've learned that great films aren't made by the camera in your hand, but by the story you're willing to tell. Welcome to That Story, the story of 3 young men and the day we tripled up on bull elk.
My name's Quentin Monaco. I've grown up in Montana. I've lived here all 20 years of my life. And from the time I could remember, I've had a fishing rod in my hand. I've had a BB gun running out, shooting trees with a Red Ryder. I think that's why I enjoy hunting so much. There's a sense of adventure, and you can always excel at it. You can always do better at it. So that's why I'm drawn to hunting. And not only that, you get a freezer full of meat if you're successful. And I think that's honestly the biggest thing. So this archery season, my girlfriend and I, Ava, went out a ton. We spent almost every weekend out in some sort of fashion. Just one day, we snuck into 3 bulls.
Well, 4:37, daylight's 6:52, so got a good hour and a half hike up in the dark. We wait 364 days a year for days like today, so I'm super excited and I can't wait.
It's cold. It's like 32 degrees up here. Also, I'm just gonna say, I was thinking about this on the way up here, but I do not like hiking up in the dark on this trail. Gotta laugh because it's not funny. But it's fine.
Pretty dang close. I don't know where they went. We followed them into this thick stuff over here and kind of lost sight of them and haven't really went in after them just because I don't really know that there's a point to it, just because I feel like we'll spook them and be loud. But I tried bugling a little bit and wanted nothing to do with that.
Archery hunting is very special to me in a sense that I prepare for it all year long. I work at an archery shop. I'm shooting 365 days a year. It's what I live for is archery hunting. I love the rut. I love rutting bulls and calling them in and having them scream at 20 yards away. I think that's just unbeatable. So that's kind of what draws me to it, is the challenge of it and getting in close to these huge animals that can smell you from a mile away and see you from a long ways away and tricking them into shooting them at 20 yards. So archery hunting is what I love to do. Yeah, so I guess we kind of fast forward to rifle season. I met this kid named Lane Thompson.
Triple fish.
I got one.
My name is Lane Thompson. This is my YouTube debut here with Quentin. I'm from northeastern Montana, grew up some farming, a lot of hunting, a lot of fishing, and I've killed 17 elk. I've got 5 bulls to my name, and well, you can do the math for how many cows, and boy, I feel lucky to have been able to harvest that many. Growing up, hunting was a huge part of my life, big tradition of family, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, dad, brothers, and since then I've moved down to college, and I guess for me, like, well, being a broke college kid, the meat's pretty awesome, and also got a lot of good buddies and a lot of good times, and can't complain about being outside.
I'm in a college town, so you meet a lot of cool people, and Lane is one of them. He's a super stand-up dude. I actually met him in the summer. I was in the market for a bicycle, and Lane was selling a bicycle, funny enough, and I got in contact with him. We started talking. It turned out that my girlfriend Ava actually knew his girlfriend, and that turned into a night of dinner. His girlfriend, my girlfriend, kind of hanging out, and from there we've kind of chatted it up, become pretty good buddies, and we went hunting.
Started talking to him, I was like, oh man, this is actually a really good dude, like loves to hunt also, and has a lot of the same ethics about how to go about it, and since then our girlfriends are really good friends, which is cool, and we met back up and pretty much said, hey, let's go hunt, and had one really fun trip together, and well, second trip, we had some luck. About this hunt, it's not something that started at the first day of archery season or the first day of rifle season by any means, but started all the way back in January. Like to do a lot of shed hunting and poke my head into this spot, and boy, coming out of that spot I had some really nice antlers that I found that kind of keyed me in, like, hey, there's a lot of elk in here. And well, since then I poked my head in there all the way through the summer, watched these bulls in velvet when they just had 8 inches of antlers, all the way up to the days they shed it, and boy, that was pretty cool to see. We just watched them grow all the way through, and hunted them through archery season, a lot of bugling bulls, had some bulls that I actually had named, and was really hoping I could get on with my bow, and well, those ones, I didn't feel my tag in archery season. But once rifle season came around, these elk turned into big groups, and spent a lot of time watching them every weekend, Friday nights, all the way through Sunday, be out there watching them. As that sun came up, I glassing down, all 3 of us together. Quentin's looking one way, my brother and I are looking one way, and pretty soon I was like, oh, there's a bull. Nice little 6-point was in the bottom, about 2 miles below us. Waved Quentin over, and we just sat there oohing and ahhing over him, and pretty soon the sun comes up, and I look up, and I was like, oh, there's 20 more elk, which, I mean, for any elk hunter, it's pretty exciting when you get that many elk. I mean, 20 elk is a lot, especially down where we're hunting here. And
Owen, Lane's brother, goes, you guys see all those elk on that hill, right? We heard a shot prior to this and didn't really think anything of it. But in the same direction the shot came from, this sea of elk emerges off of this hill. And there's this open hillside, and there's probably 120 elk, maybe more.
And we sit there with the spot and scope, and they're too far away to really tell what's there. All we can see is like 2 nicer bulls and a number of other bulls. Watch them work their way all the way down to this big cut and go out of sight. And I tell Quentin and Owen, I was like, well, that's our plan for the day. Let's go see what we can do.
We were just glassing here with my buddy Lane and his brother, and we spotted about 100 elk, and we've got a pretty good bull across the way, so we're gonna make a move on that bull and kind of keep an eye on the other herd, see what they do. But kind of a plan. That's where we're at. We're just glassing up there. Bull's over there, it's getting socked in. But it should be a fun little hike. I didn't bring my big camera, I just got the GoPro, so bear with me.
We still had this one bull kind of in a spot, and that was kind of our focus going into it, starting our stalk onto this big herd. And we dropped off into this steep, nasty stuff. I mean, talking downfall and just ugly stuff. It was kind of snowing a little bit and drizzling, and so the downfall was really slippery too, so that did not help.
Drop all the way off this ridge, 2,000 feet down, hit the creek bottom, and the elk are up the other side yet.
And then we made it up this other side of the ridge. Kind of kept side hilling over to where we thought the elk would kind of be. And sure enough, the elk were there.
I knew if we could get in this group of young growth lodgepoles, there's one high spot, and from that high spot, the elk were going to be 200 yards. And told Owen, I was like, all right, boys, here we go. Let's go get this done. And sure enough, we make our way the next 1,000 yards through this young growth lodgepole.
We pop up off this opening, and there's 70 elk on the hillside, 50 elk, however many. We all kind of get set up, laying down. I was set up on my little tripod, aiming at the hill, and Owen was gonna tell us when he was ready to shoot.
Ready?
I just shot an eyeball. Holy. Careful, guys. Don't shoot different ones. I just shot a toad. Holy smokes. Yes. Guys, don't shoot a different one, okay? I dumped him. Holy shit. Wait, is that the one you shot too?
Yeah, I dumped that one like 4 times.
I shot that one too.
My bull's still standing there, and the one thing I've been taught in all my years of hunting, if there's an elk standing there, well, once blood is drawn, don't stop there. So I ended up putting 3 more shells in him, and he tipped over just like a tree. Never seen anything like it before. From the first shot to the 4th, he never took one step, which is just beyond me how that could happen. And yeah, pretty soon I looked to Owen, and he's like, I think my bull tipped over. Looked to Quentin, and Quentin's like, my bull's dead. And we're just all in like disbelief. And for a second, Quentin and I thought we shot the same bull, because we could see a bull laying there dead, and then another bull laying there dead, and we were a little confused if it was Owen's or Quentin's bull or mine, but quickly figured out there's 3 dead bulls in 80 yards.
I shot one that's laying right there, dead.
Yeah, like right there. On top, you can see it.
Yeah, and then there's another one dead on the very top.
Yeah. Well, you shot the one on the left?
I shot the one on the left.
Oh, I shot the one on top.
Oh, dude. Dude, good job, man. Thank you for doing this. Hell yeah.
Okay, we gotta find the one though.
Oh, and
He's behind the tree, right there.
you see him dead?
Trees, you can see the tan in between the trees. Oh, that's your elk?
Yeah, that bull tipped right over, fell on the ground, and I just remember the emotions I was feeling. I was so excited and so happy that I had just killed my first, like, bigger bull.
Shit. We're gonna need some help.
Listen, we dropped all the way down, came all the way up, but I want to pack them like the way we came in here, you know?
Yeah, we had our work cut out for us. And it's like, Quentin, you go get them backpacks. Owen and I are going to go make sure everything's good here and walk up there and called all our buddies and we're like, hey, we got 3 dead bulls. Let's see what happens now.
I'm stoked right now. I didn't even bring my camera. I just have my GoPro. But we left our packs up on the ridge. I'm going to grab my pack. So the way this went down, it's Lane's brother, Owen. Lane's my good buddy. Met him through my girlfriend, Ava. We started hunting together. But he dropped this like cool club bull. Just kind of a raggy, but still sweet. It's his first elk ever. Or first bull, I guess. Then Lane dumped a nice bull. I didn't really see how big it was, but he said it had a drop tine, like 6x6. And I shot just a nice 6x6. And it all happened so fast. There's about 120 elk that we somehow just walked into. We spotted them from up on the ridge about 4,000 feet of vert ago and a couple miles. So we're gonna have a long day. But yeah, we got 3 elk down. I just called Braden, my buddy, and we're gonna make it happen, man. We're gonna have so much meat. I'm so excited. This is just really special. Calling Ava to let her know. She's gonna be so excited.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
I just got to a coffee shop to study for a little bit.
Oh, well, we got 3 elk down.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I shot a pretty nice bull, and so did Lane. And his little brother shot one.
Wait, did you actually?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me or no?
I'm being dead serious.
Okay, do you need my help?
Yeah, Braden is coming in, so I'll just have you go to his house and ride with him up here, okay?
Okay.
I'll get you his address.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Okay, I love you, bye.
All right, love you, bye.
Bye. A little warm up for the pack out. Gotta get everyone's backpacks. We dropped them. About to walk up on my bull. I'm so excited. Let's go, baby! Holy cow. Dude, that is a nice bull. Holy cow. Congrats, man. That's an awesome first elk.
No, this is my elk. This is,
Oh, that's your elk?
mine's down
What?
there. Down there.
Heck yeah, dude.
Mine's like 50 yards right
Dude,
behind
that's such a cool dropper. You want me to push?
Yeah.
Just to get him on his feet. Now get behind him. That's good.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I think this was that one that was in the timber.
Dude, this is a big bull.
Yeah.
This is a nice bull.
And that's
That is a really
I'm
nice
so stoked, man.
When we went out that day, I told my brother, I said, you haven't got a bull before. Quentin and I have both been able to get a bull before and a few more. And I said, I want you to get your first bull today if we end up getting into him. And that's pretty cool. You know, being a big brother is pretty awesome. And I've been fortunate to watch him harvest a lot of deer over the years and cow elk. But yeah, to get a bull is kind of that next level. And I was pretty excited to kind of provide that for him.
All right.
Do you want them this way at all?
Dude, I think that's pretty good, man.
Okay. Yeah. Insane.
What a freaking day. Yeah, I hit him right here. This is my 2025 bull. I'm just so excited. Lane got some awesome pictures. I'll try to throw those in. I'm sorry that I didn't get some good footage, but I got it on the GoPro, and honestly, I just needed to kill an elk. I'm so excited. So glad that Lane and his brother Owen are here, and it took me long.
Lane and Owen kind of worked on his bowl and Owen's bowl, and I started working on mine. I just did the gutless method, took all the quarters off it, and got it in game bags and loaded up my backpack and waited for the cavalry to arrive. And thank God they did. I don't know what we would have done without the help.
All right, so Lane and Owen and I tripled up. Second week rifle, shot a pretty good one, and they shot 2 club bowls, Dad and son, and we're stoked. We got about, I don't know, a couple miles out and a bunch of other guys coming in, so we're super excited.
Ooh, that's stout. There's a little weight in that. No, we're good.
You want a hand?
I got it. Oh.
Guys, this is not me.
All right, we are good. That's light.
That's light work right there.
Heavy, dude.
We're doing great. It was great.
I don't think I can stand
There we go. Yes, sir. Let's hope it's focused. Oh yeah, there we go. There you go. Should be a good
It's
one.
pretty special to have guys you can call at a moment's notice that will drive 2 hours, 3 hours, or however long to come and help you. So without them, we would still be up there. Like I can't express how thankful I am that Braden, Ava, Hayden, Ryan, Thomas, all you guys that came up and helped us pack out. I mean, super special of you, and super thankful that we could trust you with like a special memory and a special spot like that. So thank you guys.
These bulls are harvested. We're in a general unit, public land, and I don't know, hunting that can be difficult sometimes. You got a lot of competitors per se, but at the same time, they're your brothers out there hunting. But I think one of the coolest things about this hunt is after we harvested these bulls is we all had friends that we could call. And it wasn't just any friends that we had to call. The friends that we called that we knew like had the mutual respect for not spot stealing per se, or sharing where we got our elk at, because put in a lot of time to figure out where these bulls were and get them patterned and the group's elk. So I think that's really cool and feel really fortunate to have friends like that get it, put a lot of work in here, and they're not out there to take that work from us, but rather to support us. That's really cool.
Went like, what, 3/4 of a mile?
If that.
Yeah. Got a mile as the crow flies to go. But super thankful that all these guys came out. We'd be up here for 3 days. How you doing, Eva?
Good.
Brutal. It was brutal. I mean, I don't think there's any of us with less than 100 pounds on our back, and that's not an easy task, especially in the mountains when ground's uneven. You're going uphill, downhill, side hill, and stepping on rocks. It's not easy, but we got it back and packed to the truck and got home super late. I just remember hopping in the shower, getting all that blood off of me, and going right to bed. I didn't care about anything else, eating, whatever. I was so beat and drained, and doing stuff like that really pushes you to your limit, and I kind of reached that limit doing that.